this video, I'm gonna explain exactly what jumper's knee is and some things you can do about it. So first of all, I've got a femur right here, I've got a tibia and a fibula, so this is basically the long bone of your leg and your shin below that. And then on top of this, you have a kneecap, and it's in a little different spot in everybody, and it's roughly round shaped, but that right there is your kneecap, okay? Also called your patella. Jumper's knee is medically known as patellar tendonitis, and the patellar tendon is the tendon that attaches the kneecap or the patella to the tibia right about here. So you have this structure that goes right there and it connects it to the tibia. Now that tendon or this patella kind of sits within the quadriceps muscle. So you have this big muscle, it's made up of 4 different parts, and it basically runs this whole length, right? So there's a lot of muscles that are pulling on this spot, and it creates a lot of tension and a lot of force that goes right through this spot at the knee, which is why people who play basketball or volleyball, runners will get this sometimes too. Other high impact cutting sports will have a lot of discomfort, or can have a lot of discomfort at this spot in the knee. Now, I want to make a distinction. It's not at the bottom of the kneecap, right? It's also not right where it attaches at the patellar tendon. Sometimes it can be that, but most of the time it's like right in the middle, and if you push right on that center point there, it reproduces that pain. Typically, tendonitis will be increased when you start an activity. So if you start your warm-up, or if you start on a jog or something like that, the pain will be worse at first, and then it'll get a little bit better as you go. That's a common sign of patellar tendonitis or jumper's knee. And that's in the early stages. If it gets really bad, it can progress to just hurting all the time, no matter what you're doing. But fundamentally, your quads come down and they attach to the tibia at this part right here. The kneecap is kind of floating in the middle of that, and then you have this patellar tendon, which is just further down, and that's where you have the stress of that tendon. So doing things like isometric squats, knee extension, isometric, single leg, double leg, those are going to be good kind of exercises to do to alleviate discomfort and build up that tendon strength over time.